Hello everyone, and welcome to Butter Building. This is Winter of Kirby. Some of you, 4 of you I think, before I caught it, may have seen this already, but because of a rendering problem that didn't show up until I uploaded to YouTube about 4 minutes into the original copy of this video, everything went black, and you can still hear me talking, but other than that, everything went black. Couldn't see anything, nothing was happening, and everyone, well, at least I recognize that you're not watching this from me, you're watching this from Kirby. So, I actually had to restart the entire game and run myself back to this point, and then die against one of the easiest bosses in the game because I'm not paying attention. Let's try this again. So yeah, I had to completely restart the game, and, well, thankfully this is only level 3, so it wasn't really like any sort of big deal to get back here. I've been playing for about 10 minutes, and I'm already back here. Because when I want to play this game fast, I can go pretty fast. I'm thinking about showing it off in the future. But yeah, here we have Mr. Tick-Tock Clock. We fought him before, I think. We're going to absorb him because we have no powers. We can take Mike. All it does is make Kirby flash a little bit, but it lets you do this! Yeah! It kills everything on the screen. You can only use it 3 times. Probably shouldn't have used it against that one guy on his own. Get out of my way. We're gonna grab that. And you can see up there, there's a switch! We can't get to the switch, because the switch is inside of a thing! Thankfully, if we come down here, you can break your way through here, go through this door, and hit that, so you can get into this door, and we're at the switch. Hit the switch, and it opens up a boss arena. Refills your health if you're missing any, and gives you a passage out to the next part of the level. Well, let's use up our last bit of Mike, just to avoid any sort of problems. Head in here. I've been fast-forwarding through this game, so I'm probably still terrible at it, as you can see. Well, that was World 1, Level 1. Part 1 of Level 3. Numbers are weird. Now we're gonna go into number 2, grab ourselves some fire, because fire is cool. I kinda wish Kirby had the little fire twirly things that he has in the portrait down in the corner, but oh well, it was the Game Boy Advance. They couldn't really do much with it. Pigs shooting stars out of their nose. Nintendo, ladies and gentlemen. Nintendo. Go to die. Just die. No one likes you. You have no friends, that's why you're running on a tomato. If you had friends, they would be like, man, don't run on a tomato, that's a bad idea. But because you have no friends, we're going to avoid that guy, because he also has no friends. Well, he might have friends, that friend is not me. And we're going to actually ditch fire, because we just saw ourselves getting hit in the face with that. But we saw Cutter, and I like Cutter. Cutter's fun. Oh, Cutter, come here! I want you in my mouth! Ugh, I'm cutting now. Just keep heading on up. Heading on up. Watch out for the rocks. Rocks drop. Drop rocks. Ow! No, we're gonna take rock. Oh! Well, that was a surprise. When you absorb 2 enemies that both give you a copy ability, it chooses a copy ability for you, depending on what you absorbed. And by absorbing 2 rocks, we got ourselves UFO! Which was an ability I wanted to show a while ago, but I didn't get a chance to because I ran into him before I could eat him. UFO, as you can see, gives us free reign on a vertical 2-dimensional plane, so we're no longer stuck to the floor. And if you just press the attack button, you do, it's basically Beam Kirby. And then you have Laser Kirby, if you hold it down for a second. If you hold it down for even longer, you can charge it to shoot some bigger beams. Including that one, which is unblockable by all enemies. In here we have this boss guy. He's pretty simple. We've fought him before, so I'm just gonna... Oh, you are not taking my UFO from me. You took my power from me last recording, you're not taking my UFO from me this time. UFO is too good to lose to the likes of you, Mr. Wheel. No, that's the wrong direction, Kirby. Kirby, God! You're gonna die, Kirby. You're doomed. I don't know how much of that is Kirby being Kirby and how much of that is me actually controlling him and being bad at this game, but, you know, c'est la vie, as it were. Shoot him with the giant laser beam. Now, this level is actually kind of interesting, because it's like, it's all about going straight up, no matter where you are. And I guess it kind of exemplifies the butter building aspect of butter building. Surprise, surprise. Here we're not going to be able to get either of those because you need to be able to slide. Unless, you know what, I need maximum tomato more than anything else. So, you can only get to them from up here. So, as you can see, if we slide from here... Oh, wait, that's entirely not what I was supposed to do. I forget what I'm supposed to do. We can just do that. I thought you would have to be on top to slide across, but I guess not. Meaning you can probably get this one, too. Well then, shows what I know. I'm bad at this game. Here we have ourselves a giant stag beetle. He's a boss, meaning not having a power is probably a bad idea for fighting him. Especially because he doesn't really like to give us stuff that will... Why didn't I absorb that? He doesn't like to give us stuff that we can throw at him. He likes to stay in kind of a weird part of the level, of the boss arena thing. But he gives us one of my favorite powers in the game if we can ever manage to kill him. So let's just absorb his children. Oh, he can jump. Only I'm allowed to jump. I'm the player character. Don't you know about your 90s platformers, even though this game came out in 2001? Shut up! I'm the one playing the game. Stop jumping! God! You're making me very sad, guy. Alright, now I'm gonna eat your kid. I'm gonna shoot him at your face. Never a miscommunication. Now we get backdrop. As you can see, backdrop doesn't really do much. It just sends us shooting forward until you manage to grab something with it. Yeah, that's right. We can suplex the birds. And if you grab something while in midair, you turn and throw it at a 45-degree angle down. It's honestly one of the best powers in the game. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, you don't get it very often. 5! Well, at least there's a rainbow in the background. Rainbows are happy, right? Level 3. Level 3 of level 3. Who would have thought we'd get here? Not me. I figured I'd be dead by now. There's a high jump. Throw him on the ground. There's Waddle Dee. He managed to break my power. I have no idea how the weakest enemy in the game managed to hit me. But yes, I do. I'm terrible at this game. Come on, open the door. Thank you. That's just a waiting game. You just sit there and wait for the door to open. Throw him on the ground! I have no idea what just happened there, actually. Throw him on the ground. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of doors here. It can be a little difficult to figure out what doors you need to go into, and honestly, I don't usually remember which doors you need to go into, so I just kind of go into... Ow. Spikes. I go into spikes, but the life was worth it. I usually go into that one with the life and the spikes, and then if you go in here, it takes you to this maximum tomato. And you can come back out, grab yourself a sword if you want it. You can take it if you want to. And you can head out to the top door, which is the way out. And that's that for that level. Pretty short, pretty simple. Doesn't overstay its welcome. I quite enjoy it. As you can hear, I still have Squeaky Chair. He wants to weigh in. We have another museum. In this museum, we have high jump, very useful for later levels. And we're going to start this level off on a star! Fly away on the star! I have no idea what the point of that was, because now we're basically in the same place that we started. And here we have another Meta Knight fight. Although it's not really a fight with Meta Knight, it's just a fight with these guys that Meta Knight pointed at us. Ow! I'm actually really bad at these fights. I don't know if that's surprising or not. I'm not sure if like other people who like this game a bunch have the same trouble I do with this fight. But these guys tend to beat the crap out of me. I mean, look at this. I've been hit more in that fight than I have in the entire rest of the game so far. Except for when I died when I was off screen. Shut up. Here we have, as you can see, an updraft, which makes this kind of hard to control. But our jumps now go very much higher than they used to. Unfortunately, I think this is only used in this level, which is kind of sad, because I like this thing. Floating up. I have no idea why there's a maximum tomato and then a cola there, but, you know. Whatever, at least you get full health and then you get more health. Whatever. That's how it works. Now we're gonna head on up to this minigame, Quick Draw. I don't think we've seen this yet, because I think this was only shown off in this scrap video. Quick Draw. When you see an exclamation point, press A. It times how fast you press it in the corner. It takes a lot of concentration to press one button. Chef Kawasaki has the Japanese character for food on his thing. It's pretty cool. I know I'm not going to beat King DDD because DDD is fast. Yep. I think you need to get down below 15 to beat DDD, but I'm not sure. If you do good enough, you get extra lives, but, you know, lives don't really matter much in Kirby. It's a pretty simple game. Shut up. We're gonna grab ourselves some invincibility, head on through this door, and just go straight up the building. Some more. There's a lot of building in Butter Building, believe it or not. We're gonna ditch sword. Never mind, we're gonna grab sword again, because I killed the thing that I was going to eat. Oh well. And then I jumped into a spiky thing anyway. I should probably remember his name. He has, like, a distinctive name. Ooh, here we have Mr. Hammer Monkey. Hammer Monkey's a pretty cool guy. He's got grenades in his pocket, as you can see. Boom. He's a monkey with a hammer. He's pretty awesome. In, like, every sense of the term, except when he steps on my head. Which is something I do not appreciate. You know what? Fine. Pew. I'll just shoot my star at you. It's actually been a little while since I recorded this game last, so I am a little rusty. I should probably stop saying that in pretty much every video I record, because I don't record terribly often. I just record big swaths of video at once. I'll just record a bunch at the same time and then upload them over time. But we're done with this level, now that we have our hammer power. Hammer, as you could see, as you saw, can beat down pegs and break open those metal boxes we saw a bit earlier in the game. Now here they're giving us a laser power, so we're going to take it. We're probably going to need it. Generally when they give you a power that's very easy to get like that, it's probably going to be used in the future. As you can see here, laser, as before, bounces off of 45-degree angle walls. So this becomes a very laser-centric room, allowing you to shoot your way through Mr. Bomb, the bomb man guy, bombs. Head your way up all of these ladders. It seems a little redundant. It's a lot of ladders. Avoid Mr. the Frog and head in the door. This is another room where you just have to wait for the door to appear. You can tell where it's going to appear because there's an outline. Not even worth going back and getting laser. But it is worth going down and grabbing cola, because we got hurt. Because I am, as always, really terrible. Remember, you're going to want to grab sword here, because you're going to need something that can cut through this wall. You can get into this little room, and if you're fast enough, get down here before the wall goes around. You can hit this switch, which opens, to the left, a star racing area. If you're low on lives, it's a very easy way to get more lives. But I'm pretty much fine on lives, and I've already shown the star racing minigame, so we're just going to skip it. And here we have a dark room. We may have seen these before, but maybe not. You can kind of see an outline of where we need to go. It's kind of dark, but it's not really that big of a problem, because you can kind of see the walls right here. And those angel guys that I tried to absorb, they will actually give you an ability that lets you light the entire room, but it's not usually worth grabbing, because you'd have to give up your power. Oh, I always kill that high jump when I want him. High jump makes this room absolutely trivial. That's why he's there in the beginning. Oh well, we can manually jump. It's not a problem. Grab ourselves some cola because we got hit some more. Now we're gonna grab high jump. Come here, get in my stomach. Ow! God, why did I just stand there? I need to be better at video games before I video games for the internet. But thankfully, we got through without dying, so we're pretty much set. And I almost got to 1! Kirby, why can't you reach? Come on, man, you're letting me down. That opens the last 2 areas, which is the inter-level teleporter. You jump in there if you need to jump from level to level. Useful later when there are a bunch of levels to get to. And we have our boss. This is the sun and the moon. We're going to be fighting the sun and the moon. They're pretty cool. One gives us light, the other gives us light from the other one. At night, sometimes. And they also get very angry with you when you try to hit them. Have you ever tried to punch the sun? Have you ever gotten so angry you punched the sun? I have. And actually, even though you can only hurt the one that's on the ground at the time, the attacks that they use is actually denoted by which one is in the air. You saw the sun use the laser beam and the moon use the falling stars. Yeah, whichever one is actually up in the sky is the one that does the damage. And here we have level 4 Grape Garden. But we are not going to go to Grape Garden because this is the end of the episode. So, hi jumping around. This has been a Winter of Kirby. Check out the other people. Check out the links in the description to Hidden Switch and the blog and stuff. And Hidden Kirby Winter of Switches. Yeah, my name is The Play and the Madness. The Play to the Madness, because I'm a gangster. And I'll see you guys next time for Level 4, Grape Garden.